good morning to you all. Welcome to day 2, round 2 of the English Open. Very early start. We're here live up on hole 4 of the Oakwood course. The players already played just here. Looks to be found a bit of a problem. There's an old stake in the ground here. Kelly Menzies, Sarah White, Nathan Robertson, Callum Yates. Our 4 players we see here. Kelly Menzies just tapping in. Now, hole 4 on this Oakwood course is a big par 5, 197 yards. And it starts way back in the distance. We'll head back there in a second. We've got another group already coming through. Beautiful looking course, isn't it? Shot skips up across the green. Need to get a bit of help from the bank there. It did turn to the left. Slightly thicker than the golf green grass there. So that sits up for the 2 ball coming through here. We have Mohammed Basifa. Two courses in this Open. All these players would have played on the other course, the Pines course. We'll head over there a little bit later on today. Getting across the green quickly. So we've got players just down here. You can see just the water hazard. That's ahead of the tee box, which is right down there in the distance on the left-hand side. Coming up, just slight slope up onto the golf green, but gets there. Lewis Williams, Alex Hewitson, Jack Oliver and Bobby Fisher making up this group. In these early groups we've got the juniors and the women's players. Unfortunately I was a little bit late bringing you the broadcast as I did forget one of the wires and had to run back to the office to grab one. Looks like Fisher coming to mark his ball. And that junior player. Big kick, bounced up onto the green. Little roll back, so you can just make out from we're slightly higher up here, slightly elevated. You can see the slope first up onto the green and then in the actual green itself as that ball rolls back down, heads towards the trees. Heading towards, very nice. Good putting distance there. Now from the far side we saw this shot roll back. Put a bit more on this time. Up round the bank to pull that in. It's slightly longer grass there. It doesn't turn as well as he would have liked. It just holds it up. So ball's just going to be marked there, just in case. So as they're marked. Bit of cloud, sun coming out, shot played, bank turning it towards the hole, very close, right across the edge. Very good effort. How's this line looking? Very good indeed. Great putt. Great putt there from Bobby Fischer. Can it be replicated here? Oh, it is. Very good indeed. So there's going to be 3 good putts here. And there is. And there is. And as I say that, I look back. And I see our next group getting ready to tee off on this big par 5. Is all the way down in the distance beyond the water hazard. Water hazard marked out. The red stakes designate the hazard. Coming up in this group, should have Paul Parker, Nick Reynolds, Donnie McKenzie and Tim Matthews. I don't think they're all here yet. Maybe still finishing off on the 3rd hole. I see 2 of them at least coming through here. From the position I'm in, just here, up here on, I say it is hole number 4. I see hole number 7 off to my right-hand side. I'll just behind the trees. So we've got hole number 7 just there. Now, as we say, we've got Donnie McKenzie coming up. Just had messages saying, "Go Donnie" from Declan. Thank you, Declan. And 18 behind me here. Now, we did yesterday's broadcast on Facebook, or from hole 18 here on this Oakwood course. Now, we can see how very tricky it is. Teeing off from there. It's got to go down the steps, over this first pond, down the slope, which then leads to a second pond. Loads of trees there on the right, lots of trees on the left. The only part of the open fairway is right there on that left-hand side. If you can hit that, then you've got a very good chance of doing well on that hole 18. But we'll be seeing more of that in tomorrow's final. Yeah, so it's the finals tomorrow. We'll be keeping up with the leaders, keeping you updated with everything happening just there. So as we are just waiting for that next group to come through, let me just say, of course, thank you very much for joining us. Please do like, share and subscribe to the channel, and sharing the YouTube information. Very easy to do. It's at FootGolf Association of England, all one word. YouTube.com, of course. And yeah, please do share the link across all social medias. And thank you to those that have joined us here on this Saturday morning. We had FootGolf Friday yesterday, first time the English Open has ever had singles competition on a Friday. We're over the two courses. There's that first tee shot. Good, avoiding the water, going to the left. A little bit windy up high where I am. Got very left. And will turn in. Slight bank, as you can see, it just appearing in the corner of the screen there. But that bank will draw it to the water, and everyone's very, very wary of that. Low, hard. This early morning dew will slow that down. Really got to punch through it to get some distance when playing it low. Yes, you avoid the wind, but the early morning dew, which is very, very wet underfoot. Big heavy storms through the night. Left foot curling away. And it's probably, for these early players coming out here this morning, probably really good that the dew is there. Yes, it will affect the roll. However, it will hold the ball up. So therefore you might not get as much roll. So there's a good chance it won't roll in to the water, which is, as we say, a bit of a blessing for these players. Now they'll be looking to come up, hopefully get round as much of the pond as they possibly can here. So you can see the fairway snaking away to our right hand side. So the buggy's coming up there too. Give a glance into the water. Thankful at the moment they've missed it, but any FootGolf aficionado, anyone watching who's experienced the world of FootGolf will know that there are moments when suddenly a shot slides off and heads over in the wrong direction. Sun and clouds this morning. Rain due to hit a little bit later on, late morning, early afternoon. So whereas it's sometimes seen as not an advantage to go out early, could well be today. Shot as there, beautiful turn on that, snaking, as I said, around the pond and holding up lovely, because it is again the slope going down to the water. All slopes lead to that. Paul Parker, I can make out here. Left foot bending it away, always safe there. Ooh, over the edge of the water, but turning away with that left-footed shot. Trying to gain as much as they can by cutting that corner. Big drive on that fourth shot. Let me correct myself there. Second shot from the fourth player. For anyone thinking, that's his fourth shot? No. All players taken two so far, par 5. Hole number 4, the Oakwood course. Round 2, day 2, English Open. So you hear buggy whizzing by behind. You see, look, there we go. Everything just got a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter as the sun just came out from behind a cloud. Shot from down there by the pond. Looking good. Yes, and you can just see the bunker sneaking in on the right. Very nice. Parker. It's going to hit that slightly longer grass. Slow that down. This may come a very similar position too far away. Oh, this has got the good distance on it, across the green, gets onto that golf green, lovely. Will carry, doesn't make that second slope. We'll have a closer look at that in a second. 2 slopes getting up onto the golf green, and it's now about to roll down the first one. There it is, picking up pace. Paul Parker's just come up, showing me the back of his shirt. The Birkin blazer. That's what he has on the back of there. There's Donnie McKenzie, center of your screen now. Reynolds. As we see, not too far away. Probably going to have to mark that. Reynolds marking, McKenzie up next. Driving it. Doesn't quite touch the golf green, so stays in that longer fringe grass. Here at the Ashbury Resort in Devon. Wonderful facilities. World of golf and FootGolf. They do have, it's the one of the 9 best golf resorts in the world. There's the Birkenhead Blazer himself, Mr. Parker. Use his height and the bank, but it will turn it away a bit. He's going to want that to stop on the green here if this catches the slope. Now the slope is now right in the centre of the screen. Just holds. Shout stop goes up. So it doesn't roll any further. Tim Matthews over on the far side. He's got to come across. Just getting out of his eye line. Across the green, lots of pace on this. Looking very good indeed. What an incredible effort from Tim Matthews. How close is that? There we are. And putts in. Very, very good effort from Tim Matthews.